I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on like that one.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another cleaning video. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really do appreciate your presence. I do have quite a mix on this video today, so let's go ahead and jump right into it because I am actually very eager to share with you a few things on here.
The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of
Hey guys, so I did not plan to have this part of the video in this video, but because I figured out a way to clean my rugs, I'm going to just go ahead and plug that part in this video. I do have another video that's in the works, but it'll take a minute for me to get that one out. I wanted to share this information with you guys now, and I'm just going to plug it in this video so that you guys can see exactly what I did. I am so excited that I found this because now I am able to maintain my floor rugs better. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into that. Let me turn you around and show you what it looks like. I just washed it and I went through the steps that I found online, and I put it outside to dry in the sun, and I just brought it back in. And before I put it back upstairs, I wanted to show you what it looks like, and then we will go through the process of cleaning one of the other ones. I have maybe 4 other ones, the exact same rug. One is just a different color, but the other ones are all white. And I'll just walk you through the process. We'll do everything together. I wanted to try this one. This one was in my closet, and I wanted to try it and see if that method was actually going to work, and it did. And I am so happy about this. But here, so this specific rug was one that was kind of ruined the first time that I tried to clean it, and I had it in my office closet because I didn't want to use it, and I just hoped that one day I would find a way to clean it. So I'm bringing it up here, and I want to show you a side by side of the clean one and the one that I haven't cleaned. So I'm just going to start with the one that's on my side of the bed, and you can see the difference in how they look. And I do love how clean this rug came out. Considering that this was the one that was kind of ruined, I'm actually very pleased with the outcome. So I'm just going to replace it with the one that I had on my side of the bed, and then I'll wash that one. And I'm only washing one at a time because I don't want to rush the process, and I just want to take my time with it so that I can make sure that I'm doing it correctly. So I'm just replacing the one here with the one that was clean, and then I'll put the other one in the washer. So I'll show you what I did in just a second.
Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be.
Alright, so I will lay the dirty rug on the floor, and then I'm coming in with some Dawn dish soap, and I'm going to put it directly onto the rug, and then I will put the rug in my washing machine with the white side of it facing down in the washer because I want all of those areas to get as much water as possible. That's part of the directions that I got, and I think it makes sense. I have a top loading machine, so I just made sure that the back side of the rug was in the middle, and then the far side of it was all around the drum of the washer. And I'll also show you how it looks once I lay it down, and I'm just making sure that all the far area is touching the outside of the washer just so that it can get as much water as possible. Now I'm going in with some bleach, my regular laundry detergent, and I'm also going in with some fabric softener. It was very important to use fabric softener. That's part of the directions, and I think it really makes a difference to just use the fabric softener. That's the one thing that I missed the last time that I found to actually make a difference, because we're going to be brushing this once it's washed, And as we know, fabric softener will make it a little bit softer. So I'm just going to wash the rug on a white setting because I want it to get washed with hot water. And then once it's done, I will take it out and I'll lay it down, and I'm going to brush it before I put it outside to dry. Now, what the directions online required was it wanted you to use a cut brush to brush the rug. That was too slow for me. It wasn't working as I hoped for it to work. So I just found one of my detangling brushes that I have at home, and I tried it and it worked. And the bristles on the detangling brush that I used had to be hard for it to actually work. So that was quicker. I know that the directions required for you to use, the cut brush, but you will see me trying, and that wasn't just going to work for me. So I just went in with my detangling brush and I just cleaned it. If I can find it on Amazon, I'll go ahead and link it below. If I cannot find it, then you can probably just use one that you have at home that's a hard bristle detangling brush, or you can just find one from Walmart.
Was really I don't see the benefits now, and you've broken my trust, so I just wonder, why do I fall back to you? Really nothing I can do about it.
So this part is probably the most tedious part of the process because you have to just take your time with it and just brush one section at a time. I took maybe about 10 to 15 minutes brushing the rug, and you can see the cut brush is not working for me, and the black brush, which is just a regular detangling brush for hair, worked better for me, and it went by a little bit faster. So I found that to work best for me. And once I was able to brush it, I took it out and I just hang it on our truck and just let it sit out there for a minute. Now it's been really, really hot here in Georgia, and I didn't leave the rug out there longer than an hour, and it was completely dry. So I just kept going with that. But yeah, this is probably going to be the most tedious part of the process, just brushing the rug and making sure that you have all the fur combed out.
About it. Why do I fall back to you? It's like you're a drug to me. I can't quit. It's not like we're still 22 and trying something new, just a pastime. I don't think that we ever could work this out. None of it makes sense. There's no reason why I still fall back to you. Why do I fall back to you?
As you continue to comb the rug, you'll start to see it look a little better, and it will start to look like it's new. So I just kept brushing, and on some areas I went back and just brushed a little bit more. And what I tried to also do was I tried to make sure that I was brushing from every side. So I was making sure that I was just going in there and brushing from all four sides, just to make sure that all the tangles were completely off of the rug, and that just gives it a softer and cleaner look, and you won't see any knots or anything. Well, I didn't really see any knots, but you don't want it to be lumpy before you dry it, and I found that just going through it over and over and over again helped with that.
Never felt this way before. We're magnetic, wanna stay here, closer than close. Up in the clouds, I can see the whole world now. Breathtaking world, can't believe my eyes. Up in the sky, I can see the whole world tonight. 'Cause you make me feel like I wanna get lost in your paradise.
So here's what the rug looks like after it's been completely combed. You could think that it's dry, but it's actually wet, so I need to put it out in the sun and let it get as much sun as it can get. So I'm going to take it out and just have it hang out there for about an hour, and I think that was plenty of time. It was in the 90s, and I think that was just enough time. An hour was just enough time to get it dried, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's completely dry and I'm bring it back in.
Like I wanna get lost in your paradise. You make me believe it's real. It's high up above from the ground, but closer to heaven. We're closer to heaven.
So here is the rug completely dry. That only took about an hour, and I'm ready to use it in a different area. So I'm going to take this rug that was in my room and I'm going to put it in Aiden's room. Take the one that is in Aiden's room out and get that washed. So I did this all day on this day to get everything cleaned out, and I just wanted to share that information with you guys. So if you have like a floor rug that you're trying to clean, I find this to be a really quick way to give your rug a new life. And so far I've been using it. I've actually been walking around the house on this rug for maybe 2 days now, and I don't see any problems with it. So now we're going to go into my Sunday reset routine. And well, it's really not a reset routine. I'm just bringing you along on everything that I did on this Sunday. We were out of town about 2 weeks ago, and I'm just slowly trying to get back into my groove. So I'm showing you exactly what I do every Sunday. So this part is a routine part for me where I wash all of my kids' blankets on Sundays and I change all the beds. So I'm putting my son's blankets in the washer to get those washed, and I'm using my regular detergent and some Autobahn in there to just get them to smell a little bit fresher. And then I'm going into his room and I'm going to go ahead and strip the bed and put in new sheets.
Together, take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this.
So on this specific Sunday, I had quite a few things going on, and I woke up a little bit late, and my husband had fed the kids breakfast. So right now, as I'm changing these beds, I have about an hour before I have to make it to my nail appointment. The lady that does my nails had the whole week booked, so I couldn't really fit myself in with my schedule as well. So I just picked the day that she had, which was Sunday, and I have about an hour to go in. So my husband took the kids to the pool, and I'm just going to go ahead and take that time to change the beds because we're trying to divide and conquer. The kids have been asking to go to the pool, and I wanted to go, but there's other things that I needed to do too. So as he is with them at the pool, I'll change the beds, and then I will run out to my appointment and make it back before they are done in the pool, because I also need to do my daughter's hair. So every other week or every 3 weeks, I have to do my daughter's hair. And during the summer, it's a lot more because she is constantly in the water. During the summer camp that they go to, they do different activities. So they're out in the sun a lot. Her hair gets dehydrated, and I need to, wash it more often. She's also in the pool every Thursday at the camp where they go to. So when they go to the pool, I have to wash her hair. And I just try not to braid her hair during the week. I only do it on Sundays because that's the only day that I have, enough time that I can dedicate to her hair. So I will be changing all the beds in here, and then I'll step out from the house for a little bit and go and get my nails done, and then we'll come back, and I have a few other things that I need to get done here.
To go on
So the two things that I absolutely have to do every Sunday is change the beds and get new towels for everybody. So I I have made it a priority to have enough sheets at home and enough towels. That way, even if I'm not able to wash the sheets on that specific day, I have plenty. And as I've mentioned before, we were out of town for a couple of days. So I know that I have a lot to get clean because we were not planning to go out of town as we did, but it happened, and I didn't have time to do any laundry or anything like that. So the sheets that I had taken out the previous Sunday were still in the laundry room waiting to be washed. And then we came back on Saturday and I had to change the sheets on Sunday. So that's 2 weeks worth of sheets. That's six sets of sheets that I need to wash. But thank God I have extra that I can just go ahead and change the bed so that we have clean sheets. And we always have plenty of towels. And the only way that I'm able to do this, guys, is because I buy I buy good quality sheets and I keep them for a very long time. I do not get rid of sheets as often, and maybe it's because I'm just buying something that I know will last me a long time. And I always get my sheets from Sam's Club, and I think I've mentioned it in one of my other videos. I've tried the Costco ones, but they're not as good as the Sam's Club ones. So a couple of weeks ago, my husband went back online and got us 2 sets of sheets for every bed. So he went and bought 6 pairs of sheets to kind of help with what we had. So I'm so grateful that we have that extra amount, because this was definitely one of those days where I was very grateful to have that extra pair of sheets to use on our beds. So I buy sheets not as often, but when I do, I try to get the best quality for my money, and they kind of tend to last a long time. So I say, if you're buying sheets, just find you something that will last you a really long time, so that you don't have to keep changing sheets, or that you have maybe just a pair or two. And I know that sheets are expensive, so I don't buy them all the time. The sheets that my husband got a couple of weeks ago is a set that we've gotten in the last 2 years. I cannot remember having bought that many sheets in such a long time. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling now. So let me just go back into the point of this video. So I'm making the bed, my daughter's bed, and then I'll go in and make my bed. And then I'll head out to get my nails done. But I just wanted to mention that the two things that I make sure that I change every Sunday are bed sheets and towels. And that's usually just a good marker for us that we're starting a new week. We're starting off with clean sheets and clean towels. And I just like to do that. I've done that for years and I don't mind doing it. And I plan to continue doing it because it just makes sense for me.
Inside my room, the heat's like a warm embrace. My bed feels like heaven. I lose track of time and space. Behind these clouds, I know the sun will be, but today's raining, so be patient with me. I'll be right. Somehow I must be somewhere the sky is blue. I'm too tired to sleep, too
I usually have help getting the beds changed on Sundays, and it usually doesn't take this long because the kids are always helping. So I would have them strip their beds, and then my husband and I would come in and make the beds, and it takes such a short time to get it done. And when I'm doing it by myself, it just takes a lot longer because I have to keep going back and forth on the bed to fix one side and then the other side. And but anyway, guys, this moment made me appreciate all the help that I usually have on Sundays with changing beds because everybody's just hands on. And the kids are at that age where they love to help. And I don't stop them because, hey, why would I not take the help if I have it? So, anyway, yeah, so with them being at the pool, I guess I don't have as much distraction. And I'm trying to just get through this. This would probably be the time when I would do so much more if it's not just changing beds, but it's okay. I'll just go ahead and get it done, and then I'll be out the door in just a minute.
So now I'm gonna make a fuss. It has always been about you. Never been a table set for two. You never care a little bit, not much. So now I'm gonna make a fuss. Do you see me now? Oh, do you see me now? Do you see me now? Oh, do you see me now? Oh, let me explain. I'm done with this, you will always be the same. Your apologize came a little too late. I'm leaving this behind 'cause I wanna stay the same. After all that we've been through, I always knew I'd be the one to care a little bit way too much. So now I'm gonna make a fuss. It has always been about you. Never been a table set for two. You never care a little bit, not much. So now I'm gonna make a fuss. Do you see me now? Oh, do you see me now? Do you see me now? Oh, do you see me now? This is not the way we planned it. This is not what we dreamed of.
All right, so I'm done making all the beds, and now I'm just going to go into the laundry room and kind of try and sort everything out so that I can have an idea of what I'm working with. And I wanted to count the sheets and see if I can color code them because they're just so close in color. So I have like beige ones and then like pure white that I would need to bleach. And I usually try to do 2 pairs of sheets in a load, and I just want to make sure that I have like the correct sets going in so that I can wash them together. And usually when I take the beddings off of the bed, I try to just keep them in a lump. That way I have all the pillowcases, the fitted sheet and the flat sheet all as one lump or one ball, and then when I'm putting them in the washer, then I'll separate them. But I'll know that I only have 2 pairs of sheets in the washer at a time, and that also helps with sorting and storing them because I know which ones are queens, which ones are kings, da 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 da. But anyway, guys, I'm done with that, and now I'm out. I made it to the nail appointment at exactly 12:15. And this lady is usually just so booked that when you are late, then she's trying to rush through the process because she has other people lined up. She's that good. And I try to just make sure that I give her the entire time that she needs to get my nails done. She's been doing my nails for 4 years, and I really do love how she does my nails. I don't have any trouble with them. They don't break, they don't hurt, and my actual nails are about the same length as that. She is that good, and I love her to death. So I went in and she got me in and out in no time. And guys, I take this as just something that's personal for me, something that I do for me. You know how when you're moms and you're always doing everything for everybody and you never have time for yourself? I take this as just a moment for me because when my nails look good, I feel good. I do my own hair and I do my daughter's hair at home. And I just feel like getting my nails done is just something that makes me happy and I enjoy it. So I don't feel bad about getting my nails done. There was a moment when I didn't get my nails done at all. And now that my kids are a little bit older, I'm able to actually get my nails done and I can grow my nails a little bit longer. So I am enjoying that era in my life where I can just, have longer nails, have prettier nails because I have been through it and this is just a moment for me. But anyway, guys, we're done and we're back home and now I'm just moving clothes from the washer into the dryer and then I'll go downstairs and empty the dishwasher. I didn't get to empty that this morning, so it's happening a little bit later in the day. So before I go downstairs to empty the dishwasher, I'm going to go ahead and just fold the blankets that are clean and dry and put those away. And here I am just trying to catch up on what I can because I went out, came back, and the kids are not back yet. So I'm using this time to just do everything else that I can that's quick and get those out of my way. So I will fold these blankets and put those away, and then I'll go downstairs and empty the dishwasher next. Alright, so I'm done putting away the blankets. Now I am downstairs emptying the dishwasher. And I have these two containers that I got from Aldi's yesterday that I really want to share with you guys because I don't know, I really do struggle with finding storage containers that I can use in the fridge for fruits and vegetables. And I think this one will work. I don't know, I'm not an organization person that is I don't know how to call it. Like, I will have to actually see it in my space and see how functional it could be before I actually get it. So when I see people being able to organize their fridge with this containers, I just think that it's just a work of art because I do not know how to do that, and I just try to wing it with my fruits and vegetables. So I thought that was really cool to find those. But other than that, I have plenty of bottles in my dishwasher because it has been hot out here in Georgia, and we are drinking so much more water and lemonades and just refreshments trying to get us cool down. But we've been leaning more towards lemonades that we make at home, and we'll just put them in these bottles and take those with us, and those kind of help us stay hydrated throughout the day.
Looking like a breeze, but really I was yours for the taking. Guess I needed a.
So I know that there will be a couple of people wondering why I have so many knives. And guys, let me just tell you the story behind this knife. So the black knives on my right, which is also your right, I have had those knives for 18 years. Those were the very first knives that I bought when I got to the United States when I was a college student, and I have kept those knives for as long as I can remember. They have served me well. They were this serrated knives that I got from Walmart, and they were less than $20, and they have lasted me this long. I have lost quite a few along the way, but I've been able to maintain, I've been able to keep quite a few, maybe 8 of them. And then you can tell that I have a few other ones that are not the exact same as that one. So, hey, I have acquired some on the way. And then the year before last year, my husband got me the silver set on the left side. And they had like a road show at Sam's Club, and he decided to get us those. So I appreciate having those. And then with this peelers, I have one gray one that I think I just showed you that has like stains on them, and I love that peeler so much that I wanted to get a second one. But this is how I ended up with all these other ones, because I got one, thought that it was the right one, but it was a serrated one, and I didn't want to throw it away. And then I ended up finding these two that were actually on sale, and the black one is exactly what I was looking for, but the gray one on this one is serrated. I don't want to throw it away. I'm hoping to give it to somebody who might find use out of it, so I'm just keeping it. I kind of consider myself some type of hoarder, because I don't like to throw things away, and I try to either give them away to somebody who will find use out of them, or I'll just hold on to them until I can't. So that's a struggle for me, guys. And yeah. But anyway, with the knives in my drawer, I've had those knives for a very long time. But I got the board that I have them in from Amazon, and I can link it below. Here are the 2 containers that I got from Ollie's. And I think that these were really cute, and I think they could work in my fridge because I can stack them, and the top just lays on the container, and I think it will work fine. But anyway, guys, that's just that. So because I'm talking about all these, I'm also going to mention a few things that I found from Home Goods, because we stopped by Home Goods. I needed to find a little stool for my fan in my room, and I found these flowers. They were on sale, and I wanted to share something that I do with things that I usually pick up from the store, and these flowers are one of them. So I wanted to show you how I can use these flowers in different areas. Those flowers were $10, and I think I can use them in different vases around the house, just to spruce up areas. And that's how I usually shop. I have to love it, and when I do, I will most probably find a home for it. So this is the scenario that I have here. So I'll show you a few other areas where I think I can use those roses, but for now I'm going to put the pink tulips back in this vase. And those tulips came from a vase that broke, and I just took the tulips because they're so pretty, and I decided to keep them. So that's why you see the white stuff. That's the styrofoam that came from the glass that broke. So I just kept the flowers. But the white roses that I have, those can go anywhere really, and I'm just showing you different areas where I could use them. So I can use them on this coffee table on here. I can also use them in my front room, and I'm showing you a few other ways that I think they could be useful. And that's how I usually just shop for things. If I find something that's really, really pretty, I'll probably pick it up and try it a few areas before I decide whether I want to keep it or not. But usually with uh, fake flowers, I tend to love those quite a bit, and I've kept quite a few over my time.
Baby, I can't wait, begin. Ooh, cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Ooh, ooh. Every little inch of my skin. Baby, I will let you in.
All right, so my kids are back from the pool, and I'm going to go ahead and unravel Lila's hair. I do only twists on her hair because I struggle with doing like cornrows on her hair. It's weird that I can do cornrows on my hair, but when I try to do cornrows on her hair, it just doesn't work. I don't know how, but yeah, I find that to be a challenge. And when I do just twist on her hair, it's pretty easy to take them down too. So I don't mind it, and she doesn't like to have extensions on her hair because it makes her hot. She's very specific, and she's only 8, so I'm not going to force a lot of things on her just yet. And we're just sticking with the twists right now. It's working for her, it's working for me. When she gets a little older and she wants something different, then we will consider going to like a hairstylist to get her hair done. And I showed you what I do with her hair when I want to unravel it. I usually spray it with some water, and then the anti-Jackie's um, I'll use the anti-Jackie's product to detangle, and it's a really good detangler that I love. And I'll just put enough of it on her hair, and then once I'm done with that, then I'll shampoo it. And I love to go in with a conditioner, the mane and tail one. I love that one. I get that one from Walmart, and it works really well for her hair. And when I'm braiding her hair, I just use some of the Blue Magic hair stuff, and then every day I will spray it down and put some oil on it. And that's all that I do with her hair, guys, because she is just very tender-headed, and I don't like to do too much on her hair. I'll just wash it, condition it, and then I will twist it back up, and she's fine with it throughout the week because she's not hot, and she can up and go about her day.
Oh, baby, don't ever talk about the things that are everlasting. Oh, baby, we won't ever last. Hoping we're in that movie when you teach me how to dance. And I'm just a young and foolish, begs for a second chance. I'm doing clumsy pirouettes in your bedroom light.
All right, so I'm done doing Lala's hair. And guys, something happened on our way back from dinner. We grabbed burgers for dinner on this day, and when coming back home, I put my cup in the cup holder, and the whole thing just fell in. I don't know how this happened. It should have been something that I saw coming. I didn't see that coming. It just happened. So my husband had to take this part of the car apart and try to fix it. And I'm just glad that he was home to be able to do this, because I don't know what I would have done with that cup holder area just not being in place. But anyway, he fixed it. I went ahead and I washed the coasters that go in there with just some power wash and one of the brushes that I got from Amazon. And yeah, that has been put back together. But anyway, guys, this is all that I have on this video today. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. I'm glad that you were able to see some of the things that happen in my life on a day today. I'll try and do better with this kind of videos. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing and joining our family. We would really love to have you. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video. For now, take care.
They just stare. fine.